Right, no title card. We've got to get on with it quickly because the sun is nearly gone. The sun is nearly gone. Fuck's sake. The reason I'm late making this video is because Star Wars. Star Wars Celebration is on. They were live streaming it, so we watched 2 hours of them doing interviews with the cast and producers and director of the movie, and then they showed the new trailer, which was very exciting. And I was going to make one video, but instead I'm going to make another video about fandoms. I am an avowed Star Wars novice. I'll hold my hands up. I have no idea what's going on. I have seen episode 1, episode 4, and episode 7. So I've started all of the trilogies, I just haven't committed. Hazel reckons it's because if you don't watch it as a child, you don't get that magic, and as a child, I got episode 1, so I'm not 100% sure that's true though, because I did love episode 7 and Rogue One, and I really do want to watch the original trilogy all over again. Also, I've only ever seen episode 4 with the additional content, like they're walking and all of a sudden this giant creature just walks across frame and blocks everything out. There's a bit where Jabba the Hutt does a little thing. Jabba the Hutt's in it at all. So I feel like I haven't seen Star Wars. I feel like I've seen a pretend version of Star Wars. So I would like to watch the original trilogy as they were originally intended to be seen. Will that happen? Who knows? But I loved watching that Q&A and I loved watching that trailer. Part of that is because I'm such a film fan, but the other part of it is just being swept up in the drama of it all and seeing all those fans so excited. They're waving their lightsabers in the air. Jack behind me is sweating furiously. It was so much fun. And that got me thinking about what is a fandom and what do we call a fandom? So I went to Twitter and I asked you. Here we go. Everyone united, but also lots of drama, lots of people being passionate about and admiring the same thing, a group of people to nerd out with, a group of people who like a thing and probably talk to each other about it. Fandom is everyone screaming about the same thing at once and then waiting for the next thing to scream about. That sounds quite accurate. Someone here's just put home. Deep. But there's a lot of that actually, and people keep coming back to saying things like family, which is quite nice because I like finding families in strange places. Forgive me, it's kind of what I hope my channel is. I hope that we're like a kind of team. We're like a little family unit who support and share with each other, and sometimes you annoy the fuck out of me, but I love you regardless, that kind of thing. And memes, obviously, people keep saying memes. This is all really interesting, but it's got me thinking, how active do you need to be a member of a fandom? Like, I was a huge fan of Lost when that was out on TV, and I would, you know, spend hours reading the wikis and coming up with theories and reading into all of the bits of trivia, all the hidden things, the Easter eggs and things like that. My friend Amy and I would spend hours talking about it on MSN Messenger, and we'd send our own primitive memes back and forth. I even played the video game, but I didn't go to a con or any chat rooms or message boards or really engage with people who I didn't know about it. So was I a member of the fandom? I don't know. Or if we talk about Harry Potter, I'll basically share anything on Tumblr and Twitter, and if they ask me to go to the studio tour, I will say yes in a matter of nanoseconds. I think it's safe to say, and you probably know this, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. I'm a huge fan. I'm a dissertation writing fan. But am I qualified to be part of the fandom? Because again, outside of the people I know and my social media feeds, I'm not really engaging. A lot of people have also pointed out that it can be quite aggressively judgmental and a bit territorial. I've seen this happen as well. It's kind of like walking into a pub in a strange village. Like, you walk in and everything's loud and everything's jovial, and suddenly all of the conversation stops and all the heads turn to you. You're not from around here. That is exactly what it's like walking into a new fandom, and I don't think it's particularly fair. Because you can't have a go at people for not being a big enough fan and not being from around here, and then also complain privately that not enough people appreciate just how good your thing is. How are people going to get to your level and join you in this amazing thing if you don't openly share it with them? And most people do. But there's always some bad eggs. Be a good egg. That's my motto. What is now. Ultimately though, if you strip everything down, it just seems like a fandom is a place where people can enjoy something really hard. And that's quite nice. Now, The Last Jedi is out in December and I really want to go to the premiere, so I've got some revision to do. I need to brush up on my knowledge, first of all to get invited, and second of all because if I do go and I get punched in the face by a man dressed as a Wookiee because I said I don't see the problem with Jar Jar Binks, that's bad press. Sorry, no, I can't end it there. I have to save my own skin. I do know how dreadful Jar Jar is. I knew at the age of 9 when I was sat in the cinema watching for the first time thinking, what is this? George, mate, George.